Hello everyone, Naodline here, and if I've got this recorded on the right date, Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm not actually recording this on Christmas Day, thank goodness. Now I'll probably be spending time with the family opening a lot of presents so just sitting around 40 different people, because that's what we do on Christmas. Yeah. If I say my surname and then no, that'll give it away who I was. I'm just going to play some Angmar against Gondor, but this is the BOTTA mod for those of you that didn't notice. The obvious. So, yeah, first BOTTA mod video before the new year on Christmas Day on a snow themed map, playing as the snow themed faction because it's not White Christmas in England. We might as well make it a White Christmas for everyone watching this video. No, I need to remember how you play as Angmar, because they are very strange in this game. You have Hillman Plundering, which you require a certain unique hold off for. And there's other things. You want to get Might of the Iron Crown, because that's your... that's the BOTTA power that makes you stronger. Don't really want Flames of Darkness. But, I mean, it does... We are eventually going to want to get everyone. And if I remember correctly, I haven't actually recorded a video for reviewing Angmar in the past for BOTTA. So this is the first time everyone who's only been watching my content for BOTTA gets to see Angmar. So yeah, there's no more Dark Numenorian barracks to begin with, where it's called Hall of the King's Men. You get your Throne Masters from the Hillman cabin, and they can only get Hillman. But you can equip them with tribal markings, which I think lets their life steal, which is decent, I guess. Not the best, not the worst. But we can now get Hillman Plundering. Waldar gains Brigandage, ability allowing him to kill, and Rudar units to steal resources for each kill. So that's a 700 coin investment, resource investment, whatever you want to call it. But it is really worth it. That investment will pay off quite a bit. Ooh, shall I bring to Alabama? So once we get that power up and running, which is now. Waldar gets the Brigandage ability. Rudar units and Waldar can steal resources whenever they deal damage to enemies. It doesn't mean whenever they deal damage, it means when they die. It's not very well worded, that, unfortunately. But yeah, we all know what it does. This power, though, is brand new. Enemy units lose small amount of health over time, also lose 50% armor, and are more vulnerable to frost damage. So yep, we are very snow-themed. At least for the late game, we are. Oh. Whoa, Gondor, you've moved up very far forward. Also, his other ability just gives damage and armor to Hillman, which is very good. That armor is big, which I like a lot. You can also build cursed obelisks. Enemy units around lose armor and damage. And this is also our I think it is. No, it's not. This is. I forget that they have two buildings that look exactly alike, but they are a little bit different, I think. This is the battle tower, and then there's the outpost, which I will show. It's a little bit different. It's the tower from the old walls of Kharn. But you know, you can't always have the best looking graphics. This is an old game. There's not too many assets you can really take from it unless you've got a whole team working with you. Yeah, I'm just going to stop there. I can only get this once I have a Troll and Wolf Den, I think. I can get that, 'cause that's where the orcs now come from. And the Men of Kharn require the stonework building, which is actually just saying we need this building, Might of the Iron Crown. Yeah, the Angmar Den, we can also get our Gundabad orcs from. Our wolves and wolf riders. So I think I finally figured out how to play BOTTA. Well, most factions actually. I know how to play boss. I think this is Gondor. I just suck at Gondor. And more goblins. Oh wait, there's a guy that hasn't been given a unit yet. Let's give him a build. Let's give him a choice. Quiet maggots. Yeah, camps are a lot weaker, a lot easier to take, and this is what I mentioned earlier in the video I made earlier today, which will be brought out on the 23rd, I think. I don't know what happened to cavalry, but they don't seem to charge anymore. It might just be a bug with might just be a Gondor Knights bug, but I don't. That's why Gondor is so hard, because you lose your main units. Okay, turn around so your Thrall Master's not going to die. I'm at it, maggots. Okay, they're starting to harass me a bit, and I don't like it. So now we've built that, we can get the Orc tribe. See, I know what I'm doing. Requires Angmar, then reduce the cost of unit upgrades by 15%. Which isn't actually bad at all. That's really good. Let's check, make sure I read that right. Yeah, you reduce the cost of unit upgrades. It's basically the Iron Orb effect on it, which is pretty good. Oh, how dare you. That's it, rebuilding it. It's only 246 for some reason, because these reduce the cost of structures, because that makes sense. They are weak and pathetic. So yeah, Waldor's level 3 ability, Plundering, summons Hillman to attack enemy structure and steal resources. So he is more of a damage harasser, a structure hater. Which makes sense because he is a brigand, quite literally. So you can make Wolf Riders, Wolves, and Gundabad Orcs. Let's make some Gundabad Orcs. Because Obelisk, I've already mentioned, is... Oh yes, also the well. It's a big aura for a well as well, compared to other wells. And I think there's a cap to them. Yeah, you can only make 3 of these. Let's get the Dark Iron Forge up. This is our way of getting upgrades for our units. Well, generic upgrades for our units. Which, to be fair, is actually kind of mundane. Because that only works for the Orcs. And unless you want to spam out Orcs, which I don't recommend because you don't have someone that actually buffs those Orcs in the early game, you want to go Hillman. Early game, always go Hillman, because and then go Brigandage with Waldar, because then you get resources, you get buffs for all your Hillmen, and you have a ranged and melee unit, which are both very, very powerful. And counter cavalry, which some factions do like to kind of harass you with. And yet, now I've built the Cursed Obelisk. Our units are healing with a red aura, which is beautiful in my opinion. We are beautiful. Wake up, you scum. Yeah, I don't think this faction actually has forged blades anymore. We just have iron pickaxes. In fact, no. Wait, we might. I forget. Let's talk about forgetting. Let's get Morgamir. Then Horde on level 5 can summon hordes of Hillmen to fight for him. So his basic ability. Check the pockets. Anything else worth building? Oh yeah, Angmar has such an easy economy in this game compared to, I say an easy economy, it's better than Gondor's economy because all the units are so expensive. But to be fair, that might just be because of Brigandage. That we just don't have any econ problems. So here's Morgamir, who look kind of disgusting. Cursed Blade deals magic damage and poison enemies in a small radius with every hit. Lieutenant of Carnoon, Black Numenorian. So he buffs your Black Numenorian units, which again you can only get, press the wrong button, you can only get through the Might of the Iron Crown building. And in fact, before I forget, because whenever you do stuff in the BOTTA mod, there's always something that might be copyrighted music. So yeah, let's just turn that off for this video. See if we can get dark iron blades, ice arrows, dark iron heavy mail, and ice shots. But where can we get the pickaxes from? Is there a building I'm missing? Is this only a potential upgrade? What's this? It says building upgrade at the dark iron forge where this equipment. I guess it's just the Gundabad Orcs unique forged blades. I don't know. I don't even know. Should probably upgrade this. Pretty cheap. The problem with this building as well is it's so important for this faction that you can actually make more than one. And you normally only want to build one because it's, you know, a blacksmith. Well, they are really spamming out those Dunedain Rangers, aren't they? Okay, I've almost got Might of the Iron Crown. Almost got it. And then we can get my favourite Angmar character. Oh, wait, we can get him. Wait, what? Why? They spoiled it for me. Yep, we can get Agendour. I don't know how we're able to get Agendour already. I don't know. I honestly do not know. As you can see, we can now force corrupted Nudadan to fight for Angmar, allow the training of black. So yeah, this allows us to get our elites, and buildings gain additional armor, which is good. But yeah, Might of the Iron Crown enables the training of black Numenorians. Angmar heroes gain power recharge time, and Angmar units gain additional experience. Also, apparently you can instantly go banner carriers. Cool. I guess. But yeah, Agendour is so cool. He is a very, very cool cat. Also, I should destroy that building and then take it so they can't. So they won't want to remake it or retake it. Let's just destroy it. Oh, I can't destroy them anymore? Oh, that's sad. But yeah, Agendour. First ability. Single target ranged attack which shocks and kills enemy units. It's apparently pronounced you're nuts. But who knows. It's probably... Again, I know it's a mispronunciation. I know I'm being stupid, but when can't I? Gundabad Orcs near Agendour gain double damage and speed. So he is your Gundabad Orc. Oh! If you go for the... Once you get the Orc Tribes building, you can then recruit Agendour. That's what it is. And you can recruit Snow Trolls from the inn now. Instead of making them from wherever building you made them from before. Oh, yeah, here. So, yeah, Agendour is your Orc buffer. Then he can do a teleport, because that's fair. Electrical Spheres, for those of you that don't know War in the North, Agendour is the main antagonist of War in the North. And he is basically a power jockey with his lightning attacks. Because dear God, do I love his magic attacks. So yeah, the Black Numenorians come from the Hall of King's Men, as you'd imagine. But we also get to unlock the Temple of Twilight, which technically, yeah, they are Black Numenorians. But they're obviously more... They're more versed in the dark arts. Similar to the cult of the cults that Sauron made back on Numenor. A little bit of lore for anyone that cares. Gets upgraded again. It's only 500. Blimey, that's cheap. Snow Trolls. They get their charge attack, Dark Iron Mail, Dark Iron Blades, and Banner Carriers. They're pretty decent, I guess. Also, all their attacks do knockback damage. That's pretty cool, I guess. Do not let them take that building, please. Thank you. Getting a bit scared there. Oh, we can get infinite amount of them, but they cost 1,000 and there's only 3 in a unit. So yeah, they're strong elite cavalry. well, monstrous cavalry, if you want to use Warhammer terms, which I do. We can get a upgrade for... Oh, yeah, Fell Wind, which we can then get summon orcs. We can also summon a Chilling Blizzard, which is a enemy units lose speed and vision. Then there's a Dark Plague. Oh, I love that. I love that ability. I'm gonna see if I can use it before the end of this video. Though probably not, because God, Gondor just sucks. I must admit, once the changes come in and they get the fiefdom units and they actually get cheap, decent units, they're going to be a lot better. Because Gondor economy just sucks. They really do. It's their chief weakness, and it sucks so much. Oh yeah, and Angmar now has 2 damaging spells. Probably should have used this first, because that would mean they take more damage to frost damage. I'm fairly certain Fell Wind is frost damage. Oh well, I'm not going to complain. In fact, what damage do we have that does ice damage? Oh yeah, Rebellion Fury. Allied infantry units gain damage and total... And by the way, this is infantry, not just your Wildman. So Holdar is really good. Really good early game. I know he's 2,200 investment, but it means he gets immediate scavenger. Or your Wildman gets scavenger while around Holdar. And then he can harass enemy buildings, steal resources from them even as well. Summon... oh yeah, and here's the sorcerers. Absolutely no different from what they were in the beginning, and it's still just as crap. But we can now recruit Black Numenorians, which are cool. These are a lot better than the original Black... I must admit, these are some of the nicest Black Numenorians I've seen. I like the ones in the Adine mod, but I feel like they're a bit too plain, basic, even. I mean, I know they're the plateau for what's happened to Dak and their Black Numenorians. Or Iron Crown Warriors, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, Sorcerer's absolutely no different. Black Ice, Fell Strength, you can get Soul Freeze, Well of Souls, or Corpse Rain. But unlike any Dine mod, you can't get all of them if you get a Sorcerer's Tower in an outpost. So, you win some, you lose some. I say in this one, we definitely lost a few things. Let's go back here, get some upgrades, I guess. Oh yeah, there's no more hidden heroes, only Agendaur. I'm just going to have him go around on his own. Let's get some things. Black Numenorians are cool. Look at that. Look at these guys. Look at them. These are the embodiments of fear right here. I know it's very hard to see because I can't zoom in any further. But these are what the men of Rudour originally looked like in Dak. The Rudour warriors. And they kind of have kept that in Dak. But yeah, rather scruffy with... iron-plated shields. These are what some of the these are what they should have looked. This is what I prefer. That's what I'm trying to say. This is the design I prefer for the corrupt men of Arnor. And I chose to fight. I chose to put their faith in. I'm already forgetting his bloody name. The Witch King. And then look at those pikes. Those are straight out of Uruk-hai pikes right there. Yeah. Angmar, I must admit, Angmar has been done the best by the BOTTA mod, in my opinion. I'm not being biased because they've got Agendaur, okay? I'm not being biased because of Agendaur. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because of Agendaur. But yeah. I must admit that the BOTTA mod did Angmar better than any other. Because Holdar has some really influential abilities. He has an ability that immediately gives him Scavenger if you have the resources for him, which you normally will want to do, because starting with anything other than 4,000, you're kind of just not having fun. Let's face it. Rogash looks like an absolute boss. Morgamir is... I think Morgamir is one of the small... things. But yeah, Agendaur, Holdar, the Witch King was done quite well too. I must admit, I do like what they did with the Witch King. Yeah, I want to actually read what Morgan Meir does. I've never actually read into him fully. Lieutenant of Cardoon gives Black Numenorians damage and double experience. Enemy units lose 50 armor for 20 seconds and will heal 90% slower until death. Okay. Okay, I never realised he could do that before. So if he's about to die, just say, screw you, enemy army. I'm just going to stop you from ever healing again. Dark Glory, Morgan gives experience to Black Numenorian units. That's pretty good. Get the Dark Rangers, and then we can get the Black Iron Guard if we've got the upgrade, which we did. And then get the Black Iron Mail. Yeah, I just love these units. They're so cool. And look at that, Rogash keeps all his quotes, and look at him. He actually looks better like this. And because of also, oh yeah, he only looks like this because we actually have the Might of the Iron Crown. They managed to give him a reskin with the ability, which I like a lot. That's another good thing about BOTTA. They give characters reskins through this one power, which I don't think has actually been done before. I know Mordor has that in the Adine mod with the Nazgul. Once you get the Nazgul hero, the Nazgul power, you can then change them, but it's not directly linked to the power. The power doesn't actually give them, doesn't make them different. It's an ability that the heroes get, which then puts on a little timer, and they eventually turn around and yeah. You get what I'm trying to say. Let's put this on auto cast. I'm terrible at using this ability. It's so hard to hit, but look at that. Almost guaranteed kill. In fact, yeah, I just realised that Brigandage doesn't just work for Rudar units. It works for everything around. Oh, they've got Denethor. What up, Denethor? What else do I want? I guess we could show off those units. Where's my Dark Rangers? I want to show them off. Look at them. Look at them. They're beautiful. Oh, and Ice Arrows is no longer an actual upgrade you need to get, which is another thing I love, because the Ice Arrows really sucked. The Ice Arrow upgrade, it really sucked back in the day. Because with Ice Arrows, you would lose your ability to... Oh, that's a Boromir destroying my tower. Oh, he's about to die. Okay, whatever. They should have been all right. Yeah. Kind of. What else has Rogash got? Dominate Troll, yeah. Troll Brawl, I think that's meant to say. Rogash releases powerful roar which knockbacks enemy units and inspires them with fear. Rage of the North gives double damage for 20 seconds, and then his leap at level 10, because apparently it needs to be at level 10. Now, if this game would last for long enough, I would show that off, but I have a feeling I'm going to want to end it soon, because I'm about to get the Witch King. Oh yeah, ring mechanics for Mordor, for the evil factions. I never actually showed it off. Every evil faction, well, I found out, all except for the Misty Mountains, when you get the ring, you get Sauron. But the Misty Mountains, they get Smaug. I think. Or am I thinking of the wrong mod? No, I'm thinking of Age of the Ring, aren't I? Yeah, I'm thinking of Age of the Ring. In this mod, you just get Sauron. But he is super powerful. And I mean super powerful. As good factions, you get the Grey Company. Not the Grey Company. You get the White Council, not the Grey Company. Did I hear an eagle? Oh yeah, maybe only while these guys aren't dying to our towers. This building here gives them about 200 or 400% armor. It's ridiculous. That's a tier 2 power as well, by the way. Everything in that area gets massive armor. Let's use Waldar's ability. Oh, it's a thing. Yep. Yep, now I can teleport it. Use them to teleport. I don't know what I'm going to teleport them on my own units for, but meh, oh well. He's there. Look a lot cooler if it had a lightning effect to it, but nah. You get what you get. Then we're going to get Karsh. Hello, Witch King. You get your Terrible Fury. And instead of his flail like he normally has in Mordor, he does have a not a Morning Star, but a mace. Instead of flail, he gets a mace. Also, we are not ready to destroy that base. We need some siege equipment. So let's get it. Show what that ability looks like, I guess. Oh, those kills are beautiful. Okay, let's go back again because we kind of need some units here. We kind of just went in and had no units. Gosh. So he starts by summoning a white lair. Something that you normally get in Naodline, for at level 5, but it doesn't also create it only acts as a tunnel network, where this actually creates barrow whites, and when it's destroyed it leaves gold as well. So yeah, really good building for level 1 Karsh. Then he gets his Chill Soul, and I think this gets stronger as he levels up, like it does in vanilla. Then he gets his Blink at level 3, because that's not strong at all. Then he gets Summoner's Barrow Whites, which was originally a tier 3 power, by the way. If for those of you that don't remember. And then Whispers of Death, inflict massive damage on a non-undead unit, which there are very few undead units in this game. So you're almost always going to do a lot of damage with that. I think the only... Oh, what the hell? That's just a small textural glitch, that's no problem. Yeah, I managed to get those banner carriers after all then. And these are the elite of the elite. They can get banner carriers, death masks at level 3, same as the original Black Numenorians got. But they also have allied units near the Death Guard gain total fear resistance, and Dark Iron Guard get a bonus for each of the upgrades of the Hall of Twilight. Soul Freeze, additional damage against structures. Well of Souls, steals health with each strike, and Corpse Wing. So if you get a this building cut to tier 3, your most powerful unit for Angmar, I can't even find them. They get additional damage against structures. Then they steal health once you upgrade to level 2, and level 3 they emit a poison aura. Like how can you counter that? How can you counter something that literally makes a killing aura? So good. We might give them upgrades as well because they're that good. Yep, upgrade it again. So now our strongest unit now has a heal associated to them. We can now get them upgrades as well. Give these guys Dark Iron Mail. And let's go full Black Numenorian on these guys. Where's my other basic unit that's not elite? Well, my elite units... yeah. I know what I mean. That's all I need to know. I'm making sense to myself. Or should I bring to our banner? What's up, Denethor? Ready to die again? Let me help you. Well, I guess... Oh, yeah. That's ice damage. Our archers have an ice shot ability which does ice damage. Oh, we are the elites. I don't like how they have the Dark Ranger quotes and they say re-rule the forest, because you're kind of not. Your Dark Iron Guard. I feel like they should have the original the original Black Numenorian quotes, or unique quotes. I don't know. That's probably just me being picky though. Yeah, we can completely just hold these off by doing nothing. I can now go back in because it's level 10 power. I can now summon Thunderbolt to strike around him for 20 seconds. It's not strong. I don't think it's too strong, but it is definitely aesthetically pleasing, I think. We'll find out if we get there. Also, I love his quotes. Mainly because I just love the game. I just love War in the North. I want to do another playthrough of it, but I kind of took myself off playthroughs for a while because, yeah, I just can't stand doing playthroughs too much. I just don't have the energy for it. Nor do I want to keep making just consistent content on one thing. It's so boring. Just making content on one game through one streamlined game playthrough. It's so boring, I feel. It's definitely not something for me. What else? We can summon some orcs, and then we can get Chilling Blizzard, and then we can have a look at Dark Plague. Oh yeah, Snowbind is now level tier 3 power because it was deemed too strong. But I think it's got a wider area of effect, so it is pretty decent. I might show it off. But I do like the idea of making it snow even more than what it already is. Let's see if this does any damage. I don't think it does. No, it is literally just a teleport with a nice little static effect, which I like a lot. And God, this power comes back quickly. Is that because of... Yeah, it is. It's because of the Might of the Iron Crown. Because of the Might of the Iron Crown, Agandar's abilities come back faster. Can't deal with that for me, please. He is no longer what he was, apparently. Hello, Faramir. Goodbye, Faramir. Of course, because these are Gundabad orcs, they have the Gundabad trait. They have the Gundabad look from Misty Mountains, which is split into two factions in this game. You get Moria and Gundabad, but you can't play as both at once. You have to either have the Balrog or Smaug. That's your choice. And I like that quite a bit because, again, I like variance, and that gives a lot of variance to a faction that well, yeah, I miss not getting to play with I miss not getting to play with the orcs, well, the goblins, as a person that normally plays Edine. But another barrel here because why not? Just getting ready for one big invasion and then finish it off. So yeah, when they hit level 2, they get their charge attack like they do in vanilla. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay, I've just found a way to cheese the system of BOTTA. As long as you have one of the units of a certain type, and you select the rest of those units, you can actually cheese that out. Oh, Agandal, you need to run. You need to run. That's a Boromir. He doesn't fall back anymore. Let's see how well this does. Yeah, that is cool. That is such a cool ability. Okay, let's have that come off so we can actually escape. Agandal flees from no one. Gosh, is so fast. Anyway, I need to show off the Witch King because he's got some pretty cool abilities too. So firstly, Terrible Fury, even. You would hear that screech very loudly if I had sound on. So that's another reason why I don't have sound on. More Corruption, Victor of the Morgul Blade. Cripple, it's just his Morgul Blade. Dreadful Service, cast a black magic on allied units to raise their maximum potential in battle. This lasts until death. So it's not a it's not like in Edine where your power comes from throwing everything on the line until death. It's no, that's not how it's said. It's instead of risking everything and dying in the process like a fanatic, you can you just become stronger. Yeah, there we go. This one is one of those days for me. Been one of those days. Next is Angmar Curse, which can curse his enemy hero with witchcraft, making him do... So yeah, that is really evil. For 30 seconds, that is evil on it, like an Aragorn or a Gandalf. That screws them over for the entire game. Screws them over for those 30 seconds. And then finally, Frostwheel sends a cold wave around him, which freezes units. Then he sends another shockwave to destroy the frozen units. And then he can mount and dismount. The Rule of Angmar. He does have other abilities, but they only are revealed when he levels up. I'm fairly certain. Allied units near the Witch King gain damage, experience, and total fear resistance. At level 5, Nazgul near Witch King gain additional experience and damage and armor. I think that last bit is more just added there because he's also part. I think that ability is used as well as for Mordor. Then Dread Wrath, major reduction of enemy armor and damage. Oh no, my whites have become hostile to everything. That's cool. Okay, it's time to go in, I think. It's time to go in. We're as strong as we'll ever be. As I want us to be, at least. We'll just recruit some more of these and just have them sit here while we wait. And wait while we get a new army if we fail. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, the hitboxes are terrible. Bye-bye, Faramir. Let's see how quickly these destroy a farm. Tier 1. And... oh my god. That takes me back to when I did the Rise of the Witch King campaign over a year ago now. Oh, that takes me back. There's absolute absurd damage. And this is why they're 40 command points. And you have I think I have a limit on them? You can have a maximum of 4. That's right. You have a limit on your siege equipment. No other faction has a limit on their siege equipment. Only you. I'm fairly certain. And do it again. Just you watch. So yeah, since I don't think we're going to get to the plague, let's just show off. Yeah, Snowbind is a much larger range. You could protect your fortress and a couple buildings at once with this. Oh no, Rogash is about to die. No. Everyone must be alive for the finale. Also, troll catapults, come on. Do your job, please. Everything else was dealing the damage. And Karj is now level 7 for some reason. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. I know I didn't explain much about what the BOTTA mod is, for those of you that haven't seen it. But to be fair, there's not much to explain. If you want to know more, play it yourself is all my best advice for you. If you want to know more about the mod personally, then play it yourself. Because it is a fun mod, I must admit. A very fun single player mod. Wait, why are they not dead yet? Oh, they built an outpost here. I hate it when they do that. I hate it when the AI just make a random outpost in the middle of nowhere and then just try and rebuild. Oh, that's the kind of strategy I would do. How dare you steal my idea? Raise it to the ground. And that is GG. I crack half the bones in my body. Oh, well, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I don't think I'll be recording many more videos this year until New Year's. But I hope you all enjoyed, and it has been a successful second year, I must admit. I'm glad I'm back after my 3 months. And I hope you're all ready for more BOTTA mod, because that is what is going to be in the future, I hope. If I can get some decent battles out of this. So until next time, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever religion you are. And ta-ta for now.